Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I hope everyone is having a great day. I know I am. And today we're just here to talk about something a little unhinged that I've been noticing a little bit more often on Instagram, at least. So there's these report channels on Instagram, and they basically talk about, or they'll show pictures of people that commit crimes and explain what their crimes are in the captions or in the Instagram pictures. And a lot of them recently have been teachers, students, and I mean not just any teachers. It's mostly been a lot of women teachers, and it's been on my Instagram a lot lately, and I'm just scrolling and I'm like, why in the world are a lot of teachers harassing students? And as I'm like scrolling through and I'm just finding more and more, I'm like, all right, well, you know what? I'm gonna make a video about this because this is a huge problem. Not only is it a huge problem about that, why are people glorifying it in the comic section? Like, we got people being like, it should have been me, yada yada yada. That's a lucky boy. That's a lucky. Oh my goodness, I should be in his shoes. Oh, that's not a. He was having a great time. All of these things. So I gotta talk about it because that's ridiculous and that's just disgusting. My opinion on it is that if people think like that, honestly, you support PDF files or predators, whatever you want to call them. But I just don't get it. I don't understand it. But let's go ahead and I'll show some pictures of the teachers and show some of the comment sections because genuinely it's disgusting. So if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment down your thoughts. If you agree, you disagree, I don't care. Comment them all down if you want. Whatever. So you guys see this woman, right? You know, she might look harmless. She might look like she may not hurt a fly or anything. But bam, no. She was harassing and SAing a girl multiple times, 45 plus times. And I want to also let you know this is Christina Fermella. She is, well, not she is. She was a special education teacher and a soccer coach who was indicted back in June 2025 with over 52 felony charges, which, no, it's 52 felony charges, but it mainly involves with the same 15-year-old basically SAing him multiple times. She taught and coached at Downers Grove South High School in Illinois. She started around 2020 to 2021, around those years. She was accused with engaging with the starting in late 2023. Wow. Prosecutors alleged the abuse included roughly 50 to 145 instances, with incidents occurring in her classroom and at her. Why is the what? Why is the kid at her house? Why? Oh my goodness! Students definitely should not be at, especially when they're alone by themselves, at teachers' houses. They have no business with that at all. And sure, you can say, well, maybe the kid wanted. No, they can't consent. We all know this, that underage minors cannot consent to those actions. Anyways, the case was initiated after the student's mom discovered explicit text messages between the student and Famela on his phone. And when it comes to legal status and proceedings, she pleaded not guilty to the charges, and she was released from custody following her initial court appearance. And she had to wear an ankle monitor while living with her parents, which she actually moved from her previous residence where she was alone, which honestly, hey, that's good. That's good. Because according to this behavior, she does not need to be left alone. And she resigned from her position at the high school and she surrendered her teaching license, which is, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's good. But if she was convicted of all those charges, she could have faced up to 60 years in prison, which I think she would learn from that. She would be like, what, 90 when she gets out if she's still alive? She would probably learn from that. But let's look at the comment section because I had to go look this information up and do a quick summary of research on it real quick and gather that real quick. Let's look at the comic section. First comment. Pretty sure he wasn't resistant. He's a kid. It doesn't matter. He's a kid, dude. He's a kid. He's supposed to just grow up. Let him learn. Where were these teachers when I was growing up? Wow, dude. So basically, you're saying you want to be assaulted? He's one lucky. This is pathetic and this is disgusting. That's not assault. That's a good time. No, it is not. That is assault. You support. You're gross. She should get an. Oh my god, yeah, you really support, dude. Oh my goodness. So, I just picked up those 5 comment sections to just go through real quick and just say that is disgusting. Why are we justifying pedophilia, man? Why are we justifying these actions? Why are we trying to not hold people accountable just because? I mean, there's no other choice because they're women. Because if it was a man in this situation, they would be like, oh, no, man, lock him up, throw away the key, give him the death penalty, give him every harsh punishment that you guys can give him. They would be so against it if it was a male teacher and a female student. They would not be okay with that at all. They would be like, this is disgusting. This is outright immoral. But, oh, when it comes to a woman, their morals are just quite differently aligned, which I don't understand why. It's the same crime. If a male was doing it, it's bad. It's still bad if a female is doing it. There's no in and out differences between it. That's just disgusting, and that's just not right at all. Children are to be learning. Students should not be getting assaulted by teachers. Teachers are supposed to be like a secondary parent to them and take care of them and help them through life and teach them things based on the subject things, not teaching them how to do these actions because it's disgusting and it's completely immoral. I don't understand why guys think that this is A-okay because it's a woman. Maybe it's because they're lonely and they can't find any woman around them to love them. Maybe they're not loved by, maybe they're not loved by another woman, and they can't find anybody that will give them the attention that they want and that they don't deserve. Maybe that's why. Or maybe, like I said before, they support and they just kind of keep it secretive, because either way, it's still disgusting. It's still wrong. It's not right. It's absolutely pathetic. There's no better way to say it. If you're acting like that and you're talking like that, it surely shows your true colors. It's pathetic. It's disgusting. And I don't get it. Why are we glorifying these teachers doing these things? Why are we glorifying women that assault children? Because it's still disgusting. It don't matter. Male, female. It's nasty. And think about this situation. What if it was your child? You telling me you would be proud of your children to get by their teachers, male or female? I don't care. What if it was your own son? What if it was your own daughter? I'm pretty sure you would go to jail for what you might do to those teachers or to whoever was messing with your kids. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't think this stuff is funny. And let's take a look at something else real quick.
Before we get the finale of Invincible Season 4, I would like to address the elephant in the room, and that is this obvious foreshadowing, trigger warning, as well as a spoiler warning for a plot point that involves sexual assault. Because ever since the debut of Anissa Animated, the one question on every comic book reader's mind is if they're going to animate that scene or how are they going to do it. Right after Mark told Thrag that he killed Conquest and he'll kill him too, they did not have to focus on Anissa breaking her neck like this. The animators and the showrunners know exactly exactly what they're doing. And whether it arrives in this upcoming finale on Wednesday or it comes next season, we will more than likely be getting that viewer discretion warning before the beginning of the episode. That's how we'll know. But let's make something very clear here. Even if it does not happen, a lot of y'all have proven once again that y'all don't truly give a fuck about men's mental health. Folks out here still showing how they fantasize and fetishize sex, even if it's a woman a man. And I know this because ever since last week's episode, if you can imagine already, the memes have already rolled the fuck in, showing that a lot of y'all truly do not take this serious. And
I mean, it's true. They really don't. Like people really be like, man, nah, Mark is lucky for that, man, and this is a baddie, you know. And as a huge fan of Invincible, I look at that and I'm like, nah, man, that's just not right because Mark said no. And sure, yeah, he's a fictional character, but still, you guys are a-okay with assault when it comes to a man getting assaulted. And you guys just glorify it and fantasize about it and fetishize it. It's completely disgusting. And, you know, yes, Mark is a fictional character, but Mark's going through this situation was to show pity for male victims. This doesn't show that male victims aren't alone. And it does happen to men as well. I even heard ridiculous takes where people are like, nah, men can't get assaulted. Men can't get assaulted when they truly can. They truly can. Women can overpower men. And people are just fine with it. I remember even seeing somebody say, well, you know, if my girlfriend tried to assault me, I will be a-okay with that. I'll be fine with it. Dog, first of all, if you're fine with your woman trying to, you know, have sex with you, it's not assault if you're consenting to it in general. But if you genuinely just don't want to and you're not in the mood, dog, no, that's not okay. That's not okay. Consent is important in that. You know? I mean, well, the most important thing is marriage, and then still consent. It's not right. It's immoral. It's wrong. It does not matter. You can't just justify that. And like he said, that's why people don't take men being assaulted serious because people turn it into jokes or they glorify it or they say it should have been me, not him. Oh my goodness. Like, no. And that's why it doesn't be taken serious. And that's why a lot of guys don't open up about what's happened to them in the past. They kind of just shake it off or keep it to themselves. And sometimes they feel like they don't have a safe space to go talk to the people about it. So they just kind of ball up and sit there and become depressed. When everybody should feel safe talking about what happened to them in the past. Everybody. And it's ridiculous that people will be like, oh man, what do you mean? You should have liked it. It makes no sense at all. It's completely disgusting. And we need to start glorifying this. And we need to held anybody accountable for what they do when it comes to these, especially when it comes to these, because these things are serious and these things are disgusting and it's just outright disrespectful towards the people. And it's even disrespectful towards the assaulters that are assaulting people. It's disrespectful towards them too. They're disrespecting themselves doing that because they're making themselves look so disgusting and so ridiculous. And they're traumatizing kids. They're traumatizing kids. Like after Mark got assaulted, he was traumatized for a while. And I'm pretty sure not only did he not like it, once Omni-Man, his dad heard about it, he didn't like that. Once Eve heard about it, she didn't like that. They almost killed Anissa after that. So what do you mean? What do you mean this is okay? If they're out to avenge their son and avenge their husband or boyfriend, whatever she was to him at that time, why would anybody be okay with it? Just because the woman is attractive does not make it okay. What if she was some fat, ugly looking, like, I don't know, some fat, ugly looking monster or something? What if she looked like she came out of a swamp water or something? Would you be okay with it then and there? No, I don't think so. What if it was a man? Oh yeah, it doesn't sound amazing now, doesn't it? It wasn't good beforehand. It never will be. It's disgusting. It's nasty. It's pathetic. All right, well, I'm off this. I'm done talking. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below because this video is over. And I'm out. God bless. Have a good one.